I just have a statement I'd like to make. So I'd like to say a few words regarding the sometimes heated exchange between board members over the last couple of meetings. You probably have seen the video, you probably in attendance, there were a lot of heated discussions. When I was re-elected to serve as a member of this board and to serve its president, I made a commitment to the taxpayers and parents of the district to change the status quo because the status quo wasn't producing the results they deserve. Our goal is simple. One, to expand the quality of services to our students, and two, to ensure we do not overburden our taxpayers. We are faced with several daunting challenges. We have an overcrowding problem that has not been solved for over a decade and remains unsolved because our administrators say we don't have the money to address it. We lack a full-day kindergarten programs because our administrators say we don't have the money to address it. We have a drug epidemic devastating our students and their families, and we don't have the money to address it. We need to boost security to ensure our kids are safe, and the proposed plan that will cost an additional $3 million per year, money we do not have. To make matters worse, even our emergency fund are almost out of money. Our administrators tell us we don't have the money for our most pressing needs and top priorities. In fact, in order to function at our current levels, the 2018-2019 proposed budget increase is about 6%, much of which will be shouldered by the taxpayers. One of the few tools that we have is to cut fraud, waste, abuse, and fat. We pay over $107 million over 300 vendors. In January this year, one of the district vendors was arrested for submitting falsified invoices to the Edison Board of Education. We cannot continue to function as we have in the past without real oversight. We are not spending monopoly money, and the money we spend is not our inheritance. We must ensure that we are getting the most for every dollar we spend and direct that money to the classroom, not the vendors. This brings us to the change in board attorney. The majority of the board voted to change the attorney. I am sure Mr. Bush is a fine attorney. The fact is, according to our BA, the district paid his firm $503,074.12 last year at a rate of $145 per hour. You can do your calculation, 8 hours a day. That amounts to 433 days in a 365-day calendar. At the same time, the district has paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in fees to attorneys suing the district. In fact, last month, the board authorized a settlement of one single case that included a $140,000 attorney fee. $140,000 that was not budgeted. I'm not questioning the bills the Bush firm sent or the quality work performed, but those are the facts. In making this change, various board members participated in information sessions with different attorneys at the state conferences or thereafter. Some board members expressed their concerns of a conflict of interest on the part of Mr. Bush since he became the mayor in a neighboring town and excused his firm from representing the Metuchen Board of Education due to potential conflict of interest. Other board members wanted to keep the Bush law firm since Mr. Bush was a friend or professional mentor or had provided legal service to their child. I understand that change is difficult, but we cannot allow personal or professional relationship to dictate which vendor will serve our schools. If we can save $1, we must do that because we cannot afford to raise taxes taxes by 6%, nor will we sacrifice the service we provide to our children. With this in mind, I am asking our Finance and Facility Committee with a new responsibility. I'm asking that committee to look into the appropriateness of reviewing each of the district vendor contracts for efficiency and cost on a rolling basis. I'm asking the committee to make recommendations where we can save money without sacrificing services. Let me repeat, without sacrificing services. I'm also asking the committee to review the appropriateness of implementing a performance audit of the district. I understand that changes will subject me to additional attacks, including by board members, including some members on this board. Luckily, I have a thick skin and no ambition of running higher offices, and my only duty is to the parents and taxpayers of this district. Finally, a message to all our vendors. A message to all our vendors. Give our students and taxpayers the best deal, or you will be replaced. One more time. Give our students and taxpayers the best deal, or you will be replaced. Thank you.